Welcome to the Surge Virtual Assistant White Label Service Info Session. Jason Grossman here, the founder of Surge Virtual Assistants. In this 25 to 30-minute video, I'm going to share with you how you can add Surge Virtual Assistants agency and services to your own services and to be able to sell them to either make a profit, add value to your clients, or increase your retention. And so the purpose of this call is to be able to create some clarity on what is white labeling, if you haven't heard the term, what you get if you become a partner with Surge Virtual Assistants, and also what your clients will receive and how it works. So if you're watching us and you're a VA, thank you to our Surge Virtual Assistants that are joining. If you're a Surge VA angel with us, it's really great to know how we work and the offers that we have, because we want to provide work for 1,000 Filipinos over the next few years. So our primary purpose for offering the white label service to clients for you angels is to be able to provide more work for Filipinos. And if you're a business owner watching this, then if you want to be able to help more people and have a larger impact, one of the great things about hiring a virtual assistant is, ads and bots and funnels and websites all have a place, but rather than paying a tech billionaire, we're providing a livelihood for someone. So our intention is to be able to expand and provide more work for Filipinos, and to be able to also give 10% of profits to orphan children and orphanages in the Philippines. So whether you're a VA angel with us, a client with us hiring VA, or a partner with us that is sharing the Surge VA system, we're excited to all be a part of that mission together and to be able to grow and impact and make a difference together. So thank you to each and every one of you as we dive in. So again, the purpose of this is, how do you, as a business owner, add our service to your own service? So if you're a business owner that works with other businesses to help them grow their business, there's no denying that AI and automation, marketing, sales all have a place, but you cannot beat real people serving real people. And I chose all of our VAs in the Philippines because I believe they're the greatest customer service culture in the world. And if you are a business coach helping people grow their business, you're a sales coach, you're an agency like a social media agency, you have a SaaS agency, software as a service. If you are a business owner helping people grow their business in any way, shape, or form, online or offline, there's no denying we cannot beat virtual assistants to help with customer service, social media management, onboarding. Even if you're in network marketing or in affiliate marketing, you could offer this as well. So if you're a business owner looking at a way to help more business owners grow their business through automation, leverage, and outsourcing, you can actually become a partner with Surge Virtual Assistants and add our agency services to your services and charge what you will. And I've been a part of growing business coaching, life coaching, fitness coaching businesses. I've been a part of different agencies, social media, ads, marketing, network marketing, affiliate marketing. The hardest business I've ever had to be a part of or grow is a VA agency, because there's so many moving parts. It's very rewarding, but there's a lot of moving parts and it's very challenging. So rather than you have to go out and hire your own VAs, we can take this system that's been proven, refined over 15 years, and we've been running this agency for 4 years, and you can take advantage of our incredible system. So what is white label? The term white label. So if you haven't heard the term white label before, you may have heard the term affiliate marketing. More people make money from affiliate marketing online than anything else. In fact, at Surge, the Surge Institute, our organization and company, we're creating an entire system to launch a full affiliate system in the next year or two. But affiliate marketing is when you take somebody else's product. So for example, there is a website online called ClickBank. So you can go to ClickBank, there's thousands of products, and you can choose a product and you can sell other people's products and get a percentage. So let's say there is a course, on a business coaching course, and it's somebody else's course. They put the course together, okay, and let's say it's $100. I can sell that course and I'll get $50. So affiliate marketing, you'll get 40, 50, 60%. You're selling other people's products. White label is the term used for when you're selling someone else's service. So it's similar or likened to that of affiliate marketing, but instead of selling someone else's product, you're selling someone else's service. Somebody that's taken the time to put the energy, infrastructure, SOPs, and everything together to launch a company that has a refined service like ours. There's two types of white label. Okay, the one we're going to talk about today is what we call open white label. So there's closed white label and open white label. So you can become a partner with a service and it's closed white label. So let's say that you're white labeling somebody else's ad service. That means that you're selling their service, but you're doing all the communication, you're doing all the work, you're rebranding and all that. That takes you a lot of time as a business owner. We are using open white label because it just makes sense to the business owner because we're doing the trainings, we're providing the portals, we're providing the communication, we're providing the systems and everything that you need as well. So as you can see on the screen, open white label. Okay, on the left here, you've got white label provider, which is Surge Virtual Assistants. In the middle, you've got yourself, which is a reseller, so you're a business coach, and then you've got your client. Okay, so as you can see at the bottom there, the white label provider, which is us, and the end client, your clients, are in contact with each other. Because that way we can provide the client success managers and the team and so forth. Now, on a side note, it still has the flexibility to use your own brand and to use your own systems and to choose in what way you want that involvement to happen. So open white label gives the partner, which is you as the business owner, if you are a business owner, that it saves you the most amount of time and it's the easiest option for you. Because the whole idea is of becoming a white label partner with an agency like ours is you don't want to have your own agency. And so I'm going to share with you how that works moving forward. And so if you are a business owner looking at the possibility of being able to add our VA services to your offer, what does that mean? That means when you do events or when you do a sales call, you can literally add the VA service to your service and charge what you want. So it's an add value to your own service. So why add Surge VA to your service? If you're selling business coaching, if you're selling a done for you service, maybe you do social media management, you're a sales coach, maybe you do software, maybe you go high level. Okay. We have certified our VAs in Go High Level, so we have Go High Level VAs. So if you're a partner with Go High Level, in fact, if you're with Go High Level, they have a white label system, and there's a good chance you're using that. You can repackage and resell and make money from Go High Level. Very smart. We personally use Go High Level. I love Go High Level. If you don't, that's not a problem. Go High Level is just a perfect example here. So you can actually add VA as a service and everything that we offer to your service and sell it how you want, package it how you want, and we'll take care of them and provide the service and everything for them. So why add a Surge VA service to your offer? Number one is you're adding more value to your clients. So again, if you're a business helping business owners grow in any way, shape, or form, by them having a VA, you can add more value to your client. So, for example, we have a business coaching, we have Surge Business Coaching business, right? And so we have a startup business coaching program to help startups get started and build 20,000 a month. We have a scaling program to help online business owners go from 20,000 to 100,000 plus per month. When you enroll in one of our business coaching programs, as an add value, we give you a VA for free. Okay, so we add the VA to the business coaching. So if you are a business coach, even before I launched the VA agency for a decade, I was sending my business coaching clients to hire VA from an agency in the Philippines. Problem was is that I kept getting inundated with unhappy clients because most agencies are like car salesmen. Once they have your money, you don't hear from them. The freelance system is dead because you're hiring a VA on Upworks or Fiverr, and there's no infrastructure. There's no tracking, there's no training, there's no system, there's no client success manager overlooking anything, and it really is lacking. Okay. So there's a lot of beautiful, honest, loyal virtual assistants out there, but 80 to 90% of them are just not that great because they haven't had training, there's no infrastructure, no system, no SOPs, and no support. Okay. And so we've created a system that offers all of that. So the other thing is you can empower your clients with greater results because the VA can help your clients with the social media, with the appointment setting, with the admin and the scheduling and the onboarding and all the elements that are going to free up the business owner's time, like phone calls, another example, so the business owner can focus on what's important in growing the business. Another thing is if you're providing a VA to your clients that's building a business, you're going to increase retention. So if you're a business that is a coach, consultant, or agency owner, especially, and you're helping business owners grow, the biggest challenge is keeping people in long enough to get a result. So for example, our business coaching program, our biggest challenge is keeping people in the program long enough to get the result, grow their business, create financial freedom. So having a VA increases retention. It's a great retention tool for clients. It'll also increase profits because you can actually increase the price and charge what you like, which I'll go through shortly. And so you'll actually literally make more money. And we are a business. We all want to make more money. I want to help all of you make more money, including the VAs. Now, not only can you charge what you want to make profits, but when you become a partner with us, let's say that you're a business coach, okay, and you bring on board 5 clients that each get a VA with us. That would give you 200 free VA service. So every time as a partner or even a client, every time you refer a client to us that we provide a VA for, we gift you 40 hours free VA service. So let's say you're a client with us or you're a partner with us, and once a week you sign up a client that gets a VA. You get 40 hours a week free VA service every week ongoing. So it's very lucrative, and that's actually 440 Aussie dollars. The other cool thing is for those of you that love to impact and make a difference, every time that you sign up a client that gets a VA, you're providing work for another Filipino and part of that mission to provide work for 1,000 Filipinos and help more orphan children. Okay. You also get access to my personal entire online operations manual with our database and SOPs as well. So what do clients get when hiring a Surge VA? Okay. So most business owners, if you're watching this right now and you're a business owner, think about becoming a partner, the likelihood is you're probably a client with us. We currently provide virtual assistants to business owners in 24 countries, right? But there might be a chance you're not. So for those that are not, if you're watching this and you're not a client, you're not sure what they get, first of all, you can find it on our website, thesurgeinstitute.com. You can go to thesurgeinstitute.com if you're not already there, and you can see everything there. But when somebody becomes a client with Surge Virtual Assistants, whether they're a white label partner or not, this is what a client gets. So if you are, for example, a business coach or an agency and you sign up a client and they get a VA through us as a white label partner, this is what they get. First of all clients get to choose a VA. So they'll be able to interview 4 candidates, choose their own VA. Okay. And I think that's really important because a lot of agencies, you'll be surprised, don't let you choose a VA. If you're a business owner, imagine if you couldn't choose your own person. I think it's really important all business owners get to choose their own person. Okay. So number one is they get to choose their own VA or team of VAs. Some people need 2 or 3 VAs. Some people get an appointment setter, a social media manager, and a video editor, or they get an executive assistant, skill level VA, and then social media manager. So we do have a large expert range of people that specialize in those areas as well. And we specialize in growth producing activities. So attraction marketing, lead generation, appointment setting, social media management, pre-qualifying, promoting events, onboarding, all these cool things as well. Okay. So additional to that, all clients get access to an online portal. Okay. So when somebody becomes a client, okay, through a partner or not, they get access to this online training portal in here. And up the top left here, you've got welcome as a valued client. Now, if you're a client with us, you've probably seen this, but again, if you're not, it's important to see what they get. So if you become a partner with us and you're signing up clients, you'll all also get access to this online portal. And you've got welcome section up here, interview process, getting a VA started, tracking, onboarding, training, tasking. It's all in here. We have a great system. And then we've also got how to train your VA in here, how to train your VA. There's trainings on how to train because there's a lot of people that have never hired a VA and they don't know how to train the VA. So we actually help them with that as well. The cool part about this platform on the left here is the Surge VA training, these 9 lessons, is this is the lessons all the VAs go through before they start. So I'll give you an example. A couple of weeks ago, I interviewed 80 Filipinos and I had a conversation with every single one of them. It takes a few hours. 45 were chosen to join the pool. So we have about half join the pool. They go through an 80-hour training, sit a test, pass a test, and that's who is in our pool. We have hundreds of very affordable, highly trained VAs right now. We're currently providing VAs to business owners in over 20 countries. And the US is by far our biggest market. I think nearly half our clients are now in the US. You guys seem to love us, even though I'm an Aussie. So we highly train them on the left-hand side here. We highly train them in growth producing activities. So all our VAs can do the things you'd expect them to do. Admin, scheduling, Canva, data entry, all the stuff you'd expect, CRM management. But what we highly train our VAs in is growth producing activities, as I mentioned. Super, incredibly highly trained. Okay. So we train them in social media management, attraction marketing, building Facebook groups, LinkedIn, social media. We train them in lead generation and building lists, emails. Okay. We train them in DM appointment setting, not cold not spam like Anderson, but actual how to have conversations through DM in a warm way to actually get appointments. And my personal scripts are in here. So you can access all my personal scripts in here. We train them in phone calls. We train them in pre-qualifying, so avatar and pre-qualifying forms. We train them in how to promote and market your market events and follow-up events, webinars, masterclasses, challenges. There's marketing campaigns in here. There's social media planners in here. We have advanced appointment setting SOPs. We have customer service managers, executive assistants, video editors, and there's a whole heap of bonuses in there as well. Okay, so that's there not to overwhelm clients, but as a resource if and when they need to go through something. And it's not there to contradict, if you're a business coach, it's not there to contradict your systems or whatever. It's there as a resource. That's what the VAs are trained in. So you can see, okay, this is what the VAs have gone through in training if you want them to work on something. Again, because our VAs are highly trained, when hiring a VA, it's challenging to find the right person that works in a different country to work for us. There's communication challenges, people disappear, getting people to show up in time. It's a challenge. So we've done everything we can to take care of the challenges for you, so that way we can make your life and your client's life easier. So additional to the VA and the portal, your clients actually get a team. So with us, you don't just have a VA and go, oh, good luck, off you go. You have a full-time client success manager, okay, which will actually at this stage will be Noemi and her two assistants. And we set you up in a Slack channel. If you haven't heard of Slack, it's probably the most popular communication platform in the world. Very simple, easy to use app. You download it on your phone. It's completely free. It looks like Facebook. And in there, you've got your VA, you've got your client success manager, and two assistants. And they're there to overlook everything the VA does, which is super cool. And to the point where if a client's VA is late, you can let them know, your client can let them know, and they'll ring the VA and, where are you? If there's any issues with communication or mistakes or tardiness, they'll jump on a Zoom call, they send a loom, and there's great support. The customer service and support you get with us is unlike any other agency in the world. I really like Slack for the VA agency because I think there's like 13 integrations, and we run the whole system through Slack, which is really awesome. But what's really cool about Slack is we have integrated an app called Jibble. And Jibble is a time tracker. So all VAs clock in, clock out, they report all their tasking completed, graphs and charts thing. There's a weekly KPI tracker. So everything is in there, the support, the team, the tracking, everything all in one little central hub, nice, easy to use on your phone, anywhere, anytime. You get 3 live strategy calls. This says 2, but it's actually 3 now. You'll have 3 live strategy calls with me personally, 1 to set up the VA, 2 social media, and 3 appointment setting. And then we do free events and so forth as well. Okay. In regards to the onboarding process, so we can be flexible with this. If you're a business owner that becomes a partner, white label partner with us, we can communicate and personalize elements. It might be certain parts. Oh, I don't want my clients to have access to the portal or whatever it is. We can be flexible, very flexible. Happy to jump on a call with you. Like I've got a call next week with a couple in the US, and we're personalizing the white label system. There's certain elements they don't want to add and they do want to add, and I'm helping them with pricing and so forth as well. So we can be very flexible and personalize it based on what you want or don't want. For example, if you're a business coach and you sign up a client and they get a VA, this is the onboarding process. We can either connect in a Facebook group chat or Slack channel. Okay. And then what happens is Noemi, our full-time client success manager, will find 4 best candidates based on what we're looking for. And then there'll be a Zoom interview. Noemi will be there every step of the way, and you're welcome to join if you like as well, which I encourage you to do. Then once the interview has taken place, your client can choose the VA they wish to move forward with, and there'll be a second Zoom call, 30-minute Zoom call for onboarding, which Noemi guides to set your client's VA up for hours, tasking, tracking, and get them started. We normally recommend they start on a Monday. When the VA starts on the Monday, okay, they'll have the 3 live strategy calls with me personally. They'll get instant access to the portal and they can start going through that. And then they have a 30-day follow-up with Noemi. If at any stage the VA doesn't work, we can help them find another VA. They can increase hours and change accordingly, and we can communicate with you through that as well. The whole thing's very flexible. Okay. In regards to how much we charge and the payment options, there's 2 main models. The first model is the direct debit model. And for this model, It's just $11 Aussie per hour, which is $7 USD, about 5.5 quid, 5.5 pound per hour. Okay. And the entry level is on the left here is the Swift Surge, which a lot of people start with. 90% of our clients will start on this model. And you can see on the left-hand side here, it's 20 hours per week. So the direct debit model is minimum 20 hours a week because we want to provide consistent work. Some people question if they can provide 4 hours a day worth of work, but the truth is that 4 hours is not a lot of time. It adds up very quickly. Almost half of our clients increase hours or get another VA within the first 30 or so days because you begin to realize just how much the VAs can do. So a lot of people start here. So the Swift Surge is one VA, the Rapid Surge is two VAs, the Ultra Surge is three VAs. Because sometimes we have clients that need two or three VAs. So if your client wants one VA, we've got the Swift Surge, two VAs, the Rapid, and three, the Ultra Surge. Okay. Now, there are some people that are not sure if they can provide 20 hours a week work or if they can provide consistent work. Maybe they want a CRM, maybe they want the Go level set up, or maybe they have a video editor, or maybe they've got a launch coming up. So there is a second model. Okay. And the second model is people can purchase a package, a set amount of hours, and they still get the exact same experience. So the portal and the strategy calls and the client success manager, the experience is exactly the same. It just means that you can buy a set amount of hours. So for example, you can buy 200 hours in one go. The more hours you buy, the more you save. Okay. So they become wholesale packages. And you have up to 6 months to use it. So there are some people like, oh, I want to start with 10 hours. They'll buy the 200-hour package here. They save 10%. Okay. And then they have up to 6 months to use it. We have a tracking system we use through Slack. Okay. So there is a flexible option for, if you have a client that only wants, say, 10 hours a week. I don't generally allow people to do less than 10 hours a week because 10 hours a week is 2 hours a day. I don't care who you are, you're not going to get a lot done in 2 hours a day. It's just a personal thing. But also, we want to see business owners win. Our goal is not just to find you a filler. We want to help you and your clients find a VA that's with you for months or years to come. Loves you, your mission, all in, cares about your customers. That's what we want to do. Noemi's been with me 7 years. She's my unicorn, my right-hand woman. Be lost without her. I want to help you. We want to help you and your clients find your long-term team, your Noimis. Okay. Now, these prices here, you can actually increase the price of. Okay. So if you wanted to become a partner with us and you want to add this to your service, let's say again, you're selling business coaching. When you get on a sales call, you're going to have a pitch deck and you're going to share your screen. And when you get to the offer, you can add the VA service to the offer and, of course, add it to the price. How does that work? Well, the first step is, and we can help you with this. We have a system that whatever you want or need from us, we provide. So the first step is I would add the VA service to your pitch deck or to your offer. So say, for example, you have a business coaching program, it's $5,000. You could add the $2,000 package as an example. So it's a $7,000 offer. If you want to make profit on that, you could add 10%, as an example to your offer. I do encourage people to have a payment plan. You'll notice we have a weekly system. I love forecasted cash flow. Don't get me wrong. I'm like everybody else. I love upfront payments. I would just much rather consistent income, which is why we encourage the weekly or the ongoing. It also doesn't leave, it leaves less room for error and refunds and all that as well. So I encourage that, but it's up to you. So you can sell it on your sales calls and you can promote it in your network, however you want. I'm happy to help out and provide marketing materials if you like. It's up to you. In regards to branding, you can use your own branding, but we have such a ridiculous amount of marketing material and stuff. Like if you go to our website, even our website's pretty in depth. We can help you with that. Sell it in your webinars and other events. So if you are working with business owners, I'm guessing you're doing webinars or challenges or what it might be. Those are a way to sell in group format. So you can, again, sell your offer. Okay. You can sell the offer through the webinars. So add it sell it on your webinars and your events. You can also add it to your website, your social media, and your funnels. So any social media platform, websites you have, any landing page, any info, you can add it, and I would encourage you to add it. If you're on our website right now and you go to the Search VA tab, in the drop down, there's VA prices, and it's got everything in there that people need to make a decision. The next thing is you can charge what you like. Okay, and I'm going to make some suggestions on the next slide. So you're an agency, we have a social media agency, and she's figured out that each of our VAs can look after 4 clients. So, and now these are high ticket. These aren't low ticket. These are high ticket clients that are paying top dollar. And so she overlooks it and she has VAs help out with the smaller stuff with social media, omnipresence, editing, etc. So if you are a social media agency, this is a great way because you can get highly vetted VAs through us that are highly trained and save you a lot of time and they can help you with your clients, right? And so I'm going to talk about pricing options on the next slide. Okay. And again, you have two options. You can pay a weekly direct debit or upfront packages. Okay. So the clients will be paying you directly. So they're your clients, they're paying you directly, and then you'll just be invoiced each week, or the upfront from the package. Nice and easy. Okay. In regards to choosing your prices, again, once you become a partner, and VAs, Angels, it's good for you to know this stuff because if you come across anyone looking, you can connect them with myself. If you ever come across anyone interested in any way, shape, or form, anybody, just simply create a Facebook group chat and connect me with a person. Happy to have a conversation with them. I like to personally take care of referrals and the white label partners and so forth. But I'm happy to help personalize this if you have any questions, you want some help, to be able to sell it and add it to your offer. In regards to pricing, you've got a couple of options. So first of all, you might say, look, I'm not going to touch the price. I'm just going to become a partner, add it to my service for the price that it costs already. But then I'm going to take advantage of the 40 hours free I get for every client. So again, if you become a white label partner, don't touch the price, but sell it as your service, and you get just one client every week. You're getting 40 hours, you're getting a free full-time VA every week. Okay, so that could be an option. However, you might want to add, an extra dollar. You might say, well, I want to add an extra dollar to the direct debit. Okay, so normally it's going to be 440 a week for full time. Okay, if I bring on board a full-time VA, I'm going to make $40 a week. That might not sound like much, but you got to remember that's passive income. So this is a way for you to make passive income. Next thing you know, you got 10 clients on that, you're making $400 a week. That's paying for your food each week. So it adds up and it compounds. You could add $2 an hour if you wanted to as well. I wouldn't add more than $2. I think you can get away with it. You can do what some of the guys have done, like our recent guys, they're adding $1 an hour, they're testing that and they're going to go from there. So again, if you sign up a client in your business coaching or your agency for full time, they'll pay you 480 a week. Okay. You'll forward us the 440 each week and you'll keep the 40 each week. Okay. Again, that's passive income. We're doing all the work, right? All the bulk of the work. With the packages, you could add 10%. Okay. So the 200 hours, you're going to make 2,200, which works because that's the $11 per hour anyway. With the 400, you could add, so you could, with the packages, you could add 10%. If you wanted to make some passive income from this along the journey, I would add the $1 for the direct debit and the 10% for the packages. And again, we can help you with the logistics of that. So hopefully I've given you guys enough information to be able to make a decision. Now, I'm sure you have questions, okay? So here's how to get started. So if you're watching this right now live and you want to learn more, if you have any questions ready to get started, first step is just say yes. Say yes. We'll work out the logistics later. We can jump on a call, we can be flexible, have a chat about pricings, how to sell it. And if you want to adjust and be flexible with certain things, maybe that you don't want them to have access to the portal, maybe you don't want them to have strategy calls, and we can work that out, not a problem. Okay. Again, we're not promoting and selling our coaching to them. That's not how we work. Okay. If you're watching this on the website, there will be a button somewhere to book a time. You can book a time to have a chat with me personally to get the ball rolling. There'll also be a button somewhere where you can fill in a form and commit, and we'll be in touch to get the ball rolling as become a partner as well. So if you're on the website, there'll be two buttons. There'll be one, book a time to have a chat, or two, there'll be a button to fill in a form and to apply as a white label partner. Okay. Happy to jump on a call. We'll do a call to set you up with what you need. So we'll have a white label onboarding call with me personally and just go through the finer details to personalize the partnership with you. And if you want, again, whatever you need from us, we get some people that do, some people that don't. They want help with the pitch deck and the sales process and the pricing. Help you to do that, even add it to your script. Okay. Once you've done that, we can add it to your website and your platforms. We have a marketing agency. We do website design, funnel design, ads, SEO, go hell of integration, AI automation. So we can help with any of that as well. Plus, you'll also become a VIP client with certain incentives and discounts to other products and services because we don't just have the Surge virtual assistants. We have a Surge business coaching consulting company. We also have our marketing agency, and we're about to launch a sales academy where we provide sales team and closers to you as well. So you'll get incentives to different events and trainings and things coming up as well. And that's pretty much it. So if you're watching me live, I just want to take a moment. Thank you so much, everyone that's joined us. If you're watching us live and you're ready to get started, send me a private message on Facebook because I'm doing this as a live meeting with people on it. If you're watching a replay of this and you're ready to get started, okay, and you're not on the website, send me, Jason Grossman, a Facebook message to get started and we get the ball rolling. And if you're watching this on our website or in our portal, there'll be two options. There'll be a button, one to book in a time to get started, or two, there'll be a button to apply and fill in a form. And I really hope that you choose to become a partner with us, and together we can help provide more work for Filipinos, help more orphan children, help increase the value and impact you have with your clients, make more money, and of course, have greater retention. It really is a win-win situation. So if you are a business owner and you have questions first, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or you can get started on the page. And for you VA angels that have taken the time to watch this, keep an eye out for business owners that are looking for VAs or a way to white label VA. There's a lot of people. As AI grows, more and more people are going to crave human connection of VAs. The bigger AI gets, the bigger virtual assistants will become. You can hold me to that over the upcoming years, because you cannot beat real people serving real people. So if you're ready to get started, book a time, fill in the form, or reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll see everyone very soon.